Your old garage floor doesn't have to look old. Seal-Krete EPOXY-SEAL concrete and garage floor paint is a long-lasting, durable garage floor coating that makes your old, ugly garage floor look brand new. It's a ready-to-use one-part acrylic epoxy that resists water, oil, grease, gasoline, and salt. It dries to a durable, UV-resistant satin finish that resists scuffing, peeling, blistering, and fading. It comes in two pre-mixed colors, armor gray or slate gray, and can be tinted up to 38 colors. EPOXY-SEAL is easy to apply and can transform your garage in just one weekend. Come with me and I'll show you just how easy it is. Surface preparation is the key to a successful and beautiful garage floor transformation. Today, I'll show you how to prepare and paint a bare concrete surface. If you're painting a new concrete surface, allow the concrete to cure for a minimum of 30 days before applying EPOXY-SEAL. And remember to always read the directions and limitations on the can before applying any Seal-Krete product. If your garage floor has been previously painted, refer to our website for detailed surface prep and testing procedures. Before you get started applying EPOXY-SEAL concrete and garage floor paint, your garage floor should be clean, dry, and free of dirt, oil, wax, and grease. Start by sweeping away dust with a stiff bristled broom. For tough dirt and stains, you may want to try rinsing the floor with a water hose or power washer. For grease and oil stains, use Seal-Krete Oil Stain Remover. Shake the oil stain remover vigorously for 30 seconds, then pour directly onto the stain, allowing it to spread out at least 1 inch beyond the stain. Wait 30 minutes and scrub with a stiff bristled brush. The next step in preparing your garage floor is a process called concrete etching. Etching is especially important for smooth troweled concrete surfaces, like garage floors, but is also recommended for rough finishes. This step is so important because smooth concrete will not allow the paint to adhere. Use Seal-Krete Clean and Etch for this step. A half gallon should allow you to etch about 400 square feet of concrete. Working in a 10 foot by 10 foot section at a time, dampen surface with water, then apply Clean and Etch with a pump sprayer or watering can. Use a stiff bristled broom to scrub the solution into the surface until the foaming action stops. Rinse the surface thoroughly with a strong stream of water, continuing to scrub to ensure removal of all material. The surface should feel rough, like 150 grit sandpaper. When the floor is dry, check the surface by applying a few drops of water. It should penetrate quickly. If it doesn't, re-etch the area and allow the surface to dry thoroughly. Finally, check the surface for excessive dust or contamination. Apply 3 to 4 strips of duct tape to the floor and leave for 2 minutes. Slowly remove the duct tape. If it doesn't resist when you pull it up, the floor is still too dusty or contaminated for the coating to adhere properly. If it does stick, be sure to remove all adhesive after the test. Once your garage floor is thoroughly dry, it's time to repair any cracks in your floor with concrete crack filler. Read the directions on the package and wait the appropriate amount of time before applying your paint. Now that your garage floor is clean and all cracks have been repaired, the next step is to apply Seal-Krete Lockdown Concrete Bonding Primer. Lockdown is a self-cross-linking epoxy with nanotechnology for superior adhesion. It reduces the chances of peeling and hot tire pickup. First, check the forecast. If rain is expected within 24 hours, you should hold off on priming your floor until the forecast is clear. If not, you're ready to prime. Start by stirring Lockdown gently to avoid creating air bubbles. 1 thin coat is all you should need, but if your concrete is still chalky or very porous, a second coat can be applied after the first coat is dry to the touch. First, dampen your roller with water. Then, remove excess water and saturate the roller with Lockdown. Roll it on, keeping a wet edge without letting it puddle. Back roll the entire surface. Lockdown must be allowed to dry for a minimum of 4 hours, but no more than 24 hours to ensure proper adhesion of top coat. Now that surface preparation is complete, you're ready to apply Seal-Krete EPOXY-SEAL. Outside temperatures should be between 50 degrees and 90 degrees Fahrenheit and should not fall below 50 degrees within a 24-hour period of your application. If you're using more than 1 can or pail of EPOXY-SEAL, be sure to mix them together before painting to ensure a consistent color across your floor. Start by painting the edges of your garage floor. Use a nylon polyester brush to cut in the area with a very thin first coat of paint. Use a roller to extend the thin first layer across the floor. To make the job more manageable, work in small areas and keep a wet edge. Allow the first coat of paint to dry 4 to 6 hours before applying the second coat. Then apply the second coat perpendicular to the first. If you like the look of flakes in your garage floor, now is the time to add them. Working in small sections, apply the second coat of EPOXY-SEAL. Immediately sprinkle flakes onto wet paint by grabbing a handful of flakes and tossing them in the air above the section you're working on. Tossing flakes into the air instead of dropping them directly on the floor will give you a more even and random distribution of flakes, resulting in a professional-looking floor. Remember, you can always add more flakes later, so use a light amount to start and add more if needed. To get the most wear out of your new garage floor, a top coat of Seal-Krete Clear Seal is recommended. Remember to allow EPOXY-SEAL to dry at least 24 hours before applying Clear Seal. It's easy to apply and provides an extra layer of protection to ensure your paint won't peel or pull up under hot tires. Stir Clear Seal gently before use. If using a roller, dampen the roller and remove excess water. Then saturate the roller with Clear Seal. Keep a wet edge while rolling and do not allow it to puddle, foam, or run. If you did not add flakes to your paint, you can add Seal-Krete Clear Grip to give your surface a non-slip finish. Clear Grip can be added directly to Clear Seal before rolling it on. Follow the directions on the Clear Grip package to give your floor an invisible non-slip finish. In just one weekend, it's easy to get a floor that looks this good and will last a long time. Now, it's important to give your floor enough drying time before driving on it. Although your paint job will start to feel dry after 2 to 4 hours, you'll want to wait a full 24 hours before walking on it. Additionally, you'll want to wait at least 5 days before driving a car or any motor vehicle across it. Now that you've tackled the big job, your garage, remember that Seal-Krete has products for your small projects too. Visit us at Seal-Krete.com to see our complete line of concrete and masonry coatings.